Hey, I'm Stephanie, and it's time to stumble into style. Welcome to Signature Style Sunday, my video series in which I document my attempt to find my very own sense of style using mainly what I already own. Last week I talked about how I'm really hoping that reality is going to change soon and that I will actually be able to leave the house regularly at some point. And when that point comes, I want to make sure that my style muscles are back in shape because right now I am a total scruff-a-muffin. If you would like to see what I talked about last week, I'll make sure to link that video and the entire playlist below so that you can catch up. So today I'm going to check in about this week's goal and then I'm going to think up a new project for this week. So first, the check-in. My goal this week was to take teeny tiny steps in the direction of glamming up my outfits in an effort to center myself and zero in on my ultimate end goal of becoming a glam-a-muffin. And when I say teeny tiny steps, I mean true baby steps. An earring here, an updo there, nothing too big because I didn't want to crash and burn. To be honest, this week was a very stumbly week. My baby steps felt very slow and very small. They felt more like fetus steps or embryo steps or zygote steps. I mean, they were truly tiny. But I am still traveling, so that means I am still living out of a suitcase, and there's only so much one can do with hoodies, jeans, and a handful of earrings and hair ties. I know I said last week that I believe that limitation can spark creativity, and I still firmly stand by that. But sometimes the resources really just are too limited to do much with. So I just had to be patient with my slow progress this week and, work with what I had, which was almost nothing. There was one day when I managed to get semi-dressed up for my current standards. However, about 5 minutes after this picture was taken, I managed to spill coffee on my one and only clean non-hoodie shirt. So it is what it is. I was scruffy, but hey, today I did my hair and I wore cool shoes. So, baby steps. But there have been other developments this week. Namely, I was given a bag of secondhand clothing to look through, and I thought that would be a great opportunity to maybe inject some more possibilities, if even temporarily, into my very limited suitcase at the moment. So I thought I would do a try-on with you right now. A million things you can't have fit in a human hand. Doesn't mean I won't try to hold you, but I won't hold you back. I won't hold you back. A million things you can't have fit in a human hand. Doesn't mean I won't try to hold you, but I won't hold you back. Trying on these clothes today was really exciting to me, and the reason is because everything I have learned on my style journey up till now popped into my head and helped me make really fast, efficient decisions about whether or not I wanted to keep these items. So the things that I learned when I was decluttering my closet and when I was examining my attitude towards, style in general, or towards like abundance and scarcity and all of those things that I had kind of examined in my previous style videos, all of those things just came back to mind today. And I was just really happy because it meant that it was working. If I had been given this same bag of clothing 2 years ago, I probably would have kept almost all of the items simply because, they're all good quality and they all more or less fit. And that was pretty much my only criteria back then. However, Now, today, when I looked at these items, I saw them through the glasses of my style journey, and I was able to take a more critical look at them. So, for example, one of the things I've decided on my style journey is that I want to depart from my scruff-a-muffin ways, and that means I don't need another sweatshirt. And so it was easy for me to say no thank you to this beautiful sweatshirt, even though it is soft and it is comfortable. I just don't need it. I was also able to say no to the cardigan, even though it had pockets, and I love pockets. It's hard for me to say no to pockets, but I said no to the pockets and no to the cardigan because looking at my preferences, I've learned that I like really soft fabrics, and the fabric of this cardigan was just a little bit too scratchy for me. Also, the print wasn't really up my alley. I tend to wear more solid colors, so I would rather have that piece go out into the world and be worn and enjoyed, because if I were to keep it, it would probably just wither away in the back of my closet. Another thing I learned on my style journey is that I really enjoy unique cuts. Things like puffed sleeves or unique and odd looking sleeves, like anything that's a little bit out of the ordinary, I think is fun. So when I saw the white blouse on the hanger, I thought, ooh, this is going to be great. This is when I learned that just because something's unique does not necessarily mean I'm going to like it, because I tried this blouse on and I felt like a court jester with elbow issues. I don't know. It was not me. I didn't like it at all. And I didn't even feel bad about not wanting it because I knew it just isn't me. The purple and blue scarf was another easy choice, something I would have held on to in the past because I loved the colors and I loved the way the texture looked. However, that scarf is itchy, and I have come to realize that I will not wear anything that's itchy. So it's off to a better home. What I think was super exciting is that this is the first time that family members have offered me clothing, and I've been able to make snap decisions as to whether I want to keep things or not, and not like hem and haw and debate about it. The other items that were in that pile were either very basic or very soft, and so they're the sort of thing that I could see myself wearing. So I decided to use them for this week's project. What I'd like to do is take my baby steps in the glammification direction a little bit further this week by trying to integrate those items into my wardrobe and see how I feel wearing them. If I feel like they're really me, or if I feel like they would just be some sort of compromise, and I don't want to make compromises as much anymore. So I'm going to try them this week. I'm going to see if they should remain a permanent part of my wardrobe or not. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. If you like this sort of content, then go ahead and like this video and subscribe to see more. I hope you have a wonderful week, that I'll see you again soon, and that we can all remember that even stumbling can be a form of moving forward. So let's stumble in style.